Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you two basic examples of using the quadratic formula to solve a quadratic equation. And so starting with part A, we've got x squared plus 9x plus 20 is equal to 0. Now whenever you need to use the quadratic formula to solve for x, it's always a good idea to write down this formula. And the formula is x is equal to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. The value of a in this formula is going to be the coefficient of the x squared term. The value of b is equal to the coefficient of the x term, and the value of c is equal to the constant. And so for part A, the value of a is going to be 1, the value of b is going to be 9, and the value of c is going to be 20. From here, all we do is sub these values into the formula, simplify, and then solve for x. And so we're going to get x is equal to minus b, and so this will be minus 9 plus or minus the square root of b squared, so this will be 9 squared minus 4 times a, which is 1, and then times c, which is 20. And then we divide by 2 times a, which is 2 times 1. Simplifying this is going to be minus 9 plus or minus the square root of 9 squared is going to be 81, and then minus 4 times 1 times 20 is going to be 80, and then divide by 2 times 1, which is 2. Simplifying further, this is going to be minus 9 plus or minus the square root of 81 minus 80, which is 1, and then divide by 2. The square root of 1 is equal to 1, and so this is going to be minus 9 plus or minus 1 divided by 2. And so therefore, x is going to equal minus 9 plus 1 divided by 2, which is going to be minus 8 divided by 2, which is equal to minus 4. Or x is going to equal minus 9 minus 1 divided by 2, which is going to be minus 10 divided by 2, which is equal to minus 5. And so the solutions to part A is going to be x is equal to minus 4 and x is equal to minus 5. Part B. We've got x squared minus 10x plus 16 is equal to 0. And so this means the value of a is equal to 1, the value of b is equal to minus 10, and the value of c is equal to 16. And now subbing in these values into the formula, we can solve for x. And so x is going to equal minus b, so this will be minus 10, and then plus or minus the square root of b squared, which will be minus 10 squared minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 16, and then divide by 2 times a, which is 1. The two negatives are going to become positive, and so this is going to become 10, and then plus or minus the square root of minus 10 squared is 100, and then minus 4 times 16 is equal to 64, and then divide by 2. And so this is going to be 10 plus or minus the square root of 100 minus 64 is 36, and then divide by 2. The square root of 36 is 6, and so this is going to become 10 plus or minus 6 divided by 2. And so therefore, x is going to equal 10 plus 6 divided by 2, which is 16 divided by 2, which is equal to 8, or x is equal to 10 minus 6 divided by 2, and this is going to be 4 divided by 2, which is equal to 2. And so the solutions for the second quadratic equation is going to be x is equal to 8 and x is equal to 2. And that's it for this video. If you found it useful, then click on the like button or comment below and let me know. Good luck, and I'll see you guys in the next video.